Many business owners are more likely to start doing business in offshore countries to take advantage of favorable tax benefits. Countries with no income tax, therefore, have emerged as the top priorities for them. If you're interested in learning more about tax-free countries, please smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Number 1. Bahamas. Not to mention the good infrastructure and services available, the Bahamas is an option to consider for most offshore seekers in terms of no income tax country. While there is no corporate income tax in the Bahamas, no tax is levied on individual income in this country as well. If you are a resident in the Bahamas, you pay no tax on your earnings at all, regardless of where you generate your income. One striking reason behind this is that Bahamas earnings are from traveling and offshore industry, but does not rely much on income tax revenues like some other countries. It is also worth mentioning that seeking a residency permit in this country is quite simple for foreigners. Normally, you are required to pay only around $1,000 for the application fee. From business and investment perspectives, the Bahamas also offer a range of free trade zone incentives. Particularly, your business can be exempt from import or export duties and VAT if your said transactions are eligible. Number 2. Bermuda. Bermuda is an independently administered location of British overseas territory in the North Atlantic Ocean. It is widely known as one of the best free income tax nations for offshore seekers. No corporate income tax is imposed in Bermuda, resulting in less compliance burden for corporations. Additionally, regardless of whether you are Bermuda residents or not, you are free from personal income tax and capital gains tax in Bermuda. There is also no withholding tax levied on dividends, royalties, or payments for technical services in this country. The good quality infrastructure and a well-developed financial industry are some of the advantageous factors. However, one disadvantage is that the cost of living is outrageously high. Number 3. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is regarded as among the most appealing countries for moving offshore. This country is well known for its excellently stable economy in the world. Other than oil and gas exploitation companies or branches of foreign banks, there is currently no corporate tax imposed in the UAE. There is no individual income tax, no withholding tax, and no foreign exchange control in the UAE. A 5% VAT tax rate may be applied, however, certain services and goods would be exempt from it. Moreover, the UAE offers easy chances for foreigners to obtain a residency visa in the country. Foreign entrepreneurs can also choose to set up a foreign-owned company in one of over 40 free trade areas in the UAE to enjoy more tax incentives. For example, if qualifying, your company can be entitled to a period of 15 to 50 years for a tax holiday or enjoy zero tax on import duties on items or goods into the free trade zones. Number 4. Cayman Islands. There is no corporate and personal income tax in the Cayman Islands. A large number of multinational companies choose this place to incorporate their subsidiary entities for tax advantages. Furthermore, dividends, royalties, interests are free from withholding tax in the country, and there is also no VAT tax applied. No direct taxes would be imposed on its residents. For those interested in residing in Cayman, a key to mention is that you would have to spend a large amount of money to find the path for a permanent residence permit. In normal cases, you need to settle about $145,000 on a yearly basis or invest 4 times higher that amount in immovable property. You can also be required to wait for several years before your application for residence is approved. To be exact, it is quite a long run. If you are a foreign entrepreneur and wish to set up an offshore company in the Cayman Islands, then an exempted company can be your ideal business entity. Number 5. St. Kitts and Nevis. This is another recommended option for foreigners looking for a place with no tax on income. For example, by establishing a St. Kitts and Nevis international business company, your company enjoys no taxes imposed on incomes, gifts, wealth, or capital gains. Only when the company generates income sourced from St. Kitts and Nevis, then this amount of income will be taxed. There is no personal income tax and no withholding tax on dividends payments to residents in St. Kitts and Nevis. If dividends, interest, royalties are paid to non-residents, regardless of company or individual, a withholding tax of 15% shall be charged. Another highlight is that the process to become a long-term resident in St. Kitts and Nevis is relatively easy. Furthermore, the amount of money for residency status through investment is also more competitive than similar schemes in many other jurisdictions. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, comment and subscribe.